Hey guys, assalamu alaikum, it's Jenna G. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my kitchen for some more kitchen fun. We're in the kitchen today going to be making a delicious meal. We're going to be doing a cooking video. In my video yesterday that I posted, you would have seen that I did stewed chicken and red beans all cooked up in one, served over some rice, plain rice, and some cucumbers on the side. A simple but delicious meal. Today I am going to be showing you all easy baked chicken and some overloaded mac and cheese. So as I promised, next couple of days I'm going to try my very best to be putting out some daily videos for you guys, and this is just to show you all, give you all some ideas and some inspiration on some simple meals, food inspiration for you all while you're all at home to put together for the family. Now the point behind the videos basically is to just show simplicity. So I think that it's very important that over the next couple of days, couple of weeks, even couple of months, that we, according like what we usually say, is ban our belly. We're going to have to try to save up and save on reduce our excessive spending. Now yes, I know right now we are all concerned with the health issues that are going on, which is absolutely and correctly totally fine, but in addition to that, we need to be mindful also of the economic impact it can have on us, on our country, on the globe, over the next couple of days, couple of weeks, and couple of months. So these videos, these meal ideas, is just to show you guys, or to encourage, not only to show, but to encourage and to reiterate the importance of keeping it simple these next couple of weeks to come, months to come. I will not be talking too much on the topic, but as you all probably will be aware of, a lot of businesses will probably be closing. We're going to be losing out a lot over the next time period. We don't even know how long it's going to be like this for, but I think that is just important in general to make sure that we all save up for rainy days. And so I'm trying to show you all meals to put together instead of going extra. Try to keep it simple. So for example, yesterday with my red beans and my stewed chicken, I was so tempted. I really would have liked to have some macaroni pie, some potato salad, or even some boiled plantains or something with it. But my point is to just eliminate those things, see how things are going, and we try not to run out on items at home. You want to utilize it to the best of your ability and stretch it out for see next couple of months or whatever the case is. So enough talking, let's get into this baked chicken with overloaded mac and cheese video. So just to go through the ingredients, I've got my chicken leg and thigh that I cut it in half. I've got my pasta. Now you can use whatever pasta you have on hand, large elbows, the penne pasta, whichever you have. I have my cheddar cheese. I'm going to be adding some green peas. Husband loves the green peas, so I want to try to get some vegetables in. Sweet pepper, the basics, the carrots, the pimento, onion, garlic. Going to be using some evaporated milk, some paprika, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, all-purpose, some olive oil, and some thyme. Now these are to season up the chicken with, and we're just going to bake it. So you saw that I'm using these carrots, sweet pepper, onion. You can use whatever vegetables that you have, but I think in times of budgeting and with budget meals, you try to choose the most nicely priced vegetables. We don't need to go with all the fancy ones. Remember, we're just trying to keep it as simple as possible, but if you do want to add any other of the more pricey vegetables, be my guest. Remember, these videos are just to show you guys some simple, easy meal options, and of course you can adjust accordingly. So basically I'm going to start off by seasoning up the chicken. You can let that sit for a little while, as long as you have to marinate. If you don't have the time, that's totally fine. So I'm adding the olive oil in it. Then goes some paprika, garlic powder. Now the thing about these, you can adjust it accordingly. So the measurements, I'm giving you guys what the ingredients are, but you could play around for it. So for example, if you want the spice, you add more spice. If you don't, add less. The garlic powder as well, you can add as much as you like. This one has the salt, so this will be our salt that we are adding. And we're going in with some dried thyme as well. And I forgot, we're going to be using a little bit of the soy sauce in here as well. So of course I'm using my hands, but if you are, you know, cooking for public or other people, you will need to, or you should be wearing your gloves. But for me, it's just for husband and I, so I'm using my hands. That's all good and well. I'm cooking for us right here at home. So I'm gonna let this sit for a little while. I'm in no rush right now, so I'm gonna let it sit for a couple of hours actually, but you can pop this into the oven immediately if you want to. But I'm just gonna leave it and I'm gonna work on my pasta. Alrighty, so in goes my pasta. I'm not adding any salt to this. I will be adding the salt when we are mixing it all up with the vegetables. So I'm just going to let this cook according to the packet size, and after that it's just basically to put together everything. Chicken is marinating there. If you wanted to save on time, if you did not have all the time to let it marinate, you can pop it in the oven while we're doing this. So basically while we're finished, everything is all done and you can just simply sit down and eat your delicious meal. So while we have our pasta boiling, our chicken is marinating, let's just chat a little bit, why don't we? So I just have to say, you know, as always, I can't thank you all enough. The channel has been growing. We are almost reaching up to the 10,000 subscribers, which is pretty exciting. I've got a lot of you loyal viewers from the US, from Canada, UK, and Guyana as well. So, you know, interesting. Comment on me or let me know, you know, where you guys are from. It'd be very nice to know. I keep seeing so many of you all, you know, always commenting and just letting, you know, such kind words as always. So those of you who are new to the channel, you know, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button as well. And that's so that every time I post a video, you guys get a chance to see it one time and of course share with all your friends and your family. So I know most of you all in my Trini people, you know, would be familiar with some of the stuff that I am preparing for you all. And there's some of you all who actually are Trinis but might live abroad, and you all message and always let me know. You know, it takes you all back to so many years when, you know, your grandma was cooking, or you basically Trini food, you know, and I really appreciate the kind words you all always have to share with me, you know. It's very much appreciated. And for the new ones who might not be familiar with how we cook, you know, I'm not a professional person, professional chef. I don't even call myself a chef. I'm just somebody who just enjoys cooking and picks up the camera and decides to share with you all. So, you know, I'm not professional in any way at all, and the point always is just to show you guys, you know, it could be fun, just have fun with it, play around in the kitchen. I love it when you all send photos as well. I got a photo yesterday or the day before with some muffins, and you know that you all will follow my recipe. So send me pictures, of course, every time you all try out a recipe, and you know, send me pictures. I always like to share it. I always share it on my Insta stories, of course, and you know, once I get time, once I remember, I'll post it up on my Facebook album as well. But you know, it's always nice to see them put to use, my recipes being put to use. So of course, every time you all try something, send me your pictures. You know, I'd love to give you all a shout out and repost it on my Insta stories. So you all know I like to talk a little bit, but let's just prepare everything. As I don't have much to do, I'm just going to be grating the cheese, chopping up all the vegetables, really not really tiny, but I'm going to be grating the garlic, chopping up the onion really small, and the pimento and these things. I think I'm going to pop the chicken into the oven. So I'm basically going to be putting it onto a greased tray. I'm going to cover it with foil. I'm going to pop it in the oven for at like 410 degrees. I am going to leave it there for about 25 minutes. It depends on the size of your chicken pieces, but 25 minutes should be fine. Then after that, I am going to remove the foil, and if you have the broil feature, put it on broil and let until each side are nicely charred and nicely golden brown. If you don't have the broil feature, you can simply remove the foil and crank up the heat and let it continue cooking until it's nice and brown on either side. So the pasta is all finished, right? So I got a pot up here. I have some butter. I did not mention that in the ingredients. My apologies. And I put some olive oil as well. Now to this, I'm going to be adding in all my chopped up vegetables and the garlic, the onion. And in goes the peas as well. So of course, if you want more crunch, you cook the vegetables for less time. If you want less crunch, cook it down more. I'll keep a little crunchiness in it for this. I added the milk, the cheese went in, and I added the pasta in. And you can add as much cheese as you like, okay? To this now I am going to be adding my all-purpose seasoning, and if you want the spice, let's just add in some cayenne pepper just because, and I am also adding in a little bit of the garlic powder. Now if you had fresh herbs, could add it in as well. It will be so good in this, but I don't, so I'm just going to leave it simple like this. And just like that, guys, we've got our overloaded mac and cheese. Now of course, if you did not want all the vegetables in it, definitely just eliminate it. Alright guys, so our chicken, look how nice it's looking. Really good, delicious. Love that color on it. And we've got our veggie overloaded mac and cheese here as well. So this is some absolute comfort food and a simple, delicious, budget friendly meal, of course. So we've come to the end of our overloaded mac and cheese and baked chicken video, guys. Check it out. Good stuff. This is some real comfort food here. Simple meal, very much budget friendly. You can go more overloaded with the veggies, as I would have mentioned. Add as much as you like, add any type of veggies that you like, or you can even eliminate the veggies, but I think we should try to get your veggies in there somehow. Chicken, really simple. Add your seasonings, pop it in the oven, steam it for a little bit, then put it on broil or let it roast until it's the color that you like, and that is just about it. So we're going forward, continue moving along with our simple, easy but yummy meals for you guys. So just in case you want to check out my air fryer chicken, that will go delicious and go perfectly well with this mac and cheese as well, you can check that out. The link will be down below. Simple air fryer chicken. I've also got a baked curry chicken. You all ever had that? It's real simple. You're just adding in some curry powder to the chicken, and you're going to let that sit marinate for some while, and you get to bake it, and you get a nice baked curry taste when you bite into the chicken. Different but nice, so give that a try. I'll post that link down below as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm trying to stress to you guys to try your best to limit the amount of stuff that you use. Try to keep it simple, especially for the next couple of days, weeks, and even months. It's just for your own sake, for your own family's sake. You don't want to be overspending. You don't want to end up in a position where you can't get anything in supermarkets per se. Hopefully, inshallah, I will not reach that point, but I'm just saying it's better to be safe than sorry, of course. And I see this period as a learning period for everybody. So like I said, in the kitchen, sometimes I go crazy and make so many different things, and it's not really necessary. A lot of the things we do actually isn't necessary. So let's try to keep it simple, keep it easy, nice, and easy stuff that we're going to be working on. So I will continue trying to do the daily videos for you guys. We'll see how that goes. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Comment down below, let me know what you guys thought about this meal. Try it out for sure. Don't forget to send me pictures every time you try one of my recipes. Would love to see them. Give you all a shout out on my Insta stories, of course. So thanks as always, guys, and I will see you all in my next